Jalen, you guys have had to really step up a lot in different areas, but overall, you guys are getting the shots and the looks that you guys want. What needs to happen offensively tonight for you guys?
Continue believing in it. I think the moment in the game that we stop believing and taking those shots, that'll be when the real detriment comes. We got to answer some real questions. But we're up to this point, we're playing good basketball. We're making good things happen. Our shot quality's been great. Exactly what we're asking for. They're just not falling, which is a part of the process, which is why we're all in here getting extra shots up right now, before the game.
It seems like you've kind of had to also take on a little bit of the load. Where have you seen yourself grow within this road trip, and how do you feel being able to kind of take on that pressure a little bit more?
I am growing in a lot of ways, in my leadership, in the way that I'm approaching the game, in my feel for the game, and recognizing runs, recognizing moments in the game, when we need to stop, when we need to score, when we need to slow it down, times when I can speed it up, just kind of recognizing the game. And it's been great. It's been a growth moment for all of us, a growth trip for all of us. And it's felt like forever. It felt like we've been on the road forever, especially with all that's gone on this road trip. But it's a small stint in time, so continue to stay with it and trying to continue to grow every day. It's part of my process and part of our process as a team.
You just sort of mentioned how long this road trip has felt with everything you guys have gone through. This is only your second shoot-around since Paolo has gone down. How helpful is this to just get shots about? Obviously, you guys have played together, but to have this moment of, shoot around.
Oh, man, it's just good to be in the gym and be able to get better, and talk about things and then put them in action on the floor. Talk about 3 and 4 nights, really on back-to-back road trips. It's super tough to do, man, especially to start the year off. But, I think we're attacking each challenge and each obstacle head on. We're not avoiding anything. We're not beating around the bush on anything. We're accepting what's going on. We're understanding of where we are right now. And all we can do is trek to get better, and that's what today was coming here. A great, intentful day of focus, getting better. Applying the things that we talked about in film the past couple of days, putting it on the floor, and then just continuing to smile, man. I think that's the biggest thing, above all through this stretch. It's not losing our happiness, not losing our joy that we have, not only for the game, but for each other. And, it's still there clear as day, so all is good.
You and Tyrese Halliburton are cousins, is that accurate? Or what's the family thing?
Hey, the Suggs family tree is big, man. I can't tell you where it connects, but I wouldn't be surprised that it connects somewhere.
Thanks, Jalen. All right, Kenny, this is the last game of the road trip. Coach has said multiple times he likes the shots that you guys are getting, just would like to see them knocked down. What are you taking away from just this road trip, and what do you hope to see out of tonight's game?
Hopefully we get a win. That's the first first thing. First road trip. You don't want to go like 0 for 5. Want to at least end this road trip with a win, so you go home feeling good into the next week. But yeah, like Coach said, we've been playing well. Just like shots ain't falling, and I think we let a lot of that dictate, how we play, in the mood of the game.
Defensively, though, it does seem like, especially for you, you've kind of found this rhythm with this. What are you liking about the defense from this team, and what do you hope to continue to see from them?
We were relentless on that end. We compete no matter what. That's one thing I love about this team. No matter what's going on, we're going to compete defensively. Just try to keep ourselves in the game. And the more we continue to lean on that and not too much worry about our offense and let that just kind of flow, I think the better we're going to be. I think like I said, a lot of shots are, and the offense is dictating what we do on defense. So I think once we can separate the two, I think we're going to be a great team.
Obviously, you've been trying to work yourself into this group, and you've played, whatever amount of games that you guys have played. But how has your role changed at all with Paolo going down?
No, my role is always going to be the same. 3 and D. But for me, just doing what is necessary, or whatever I can do to help my team win, or to put them in position, to be great. So for me, just continuing to be that leader and just help my team in any way.
Obviously, you guys have, with the timing of Paolo's injury and everything, you guys have been on the road for a lot of this time. How important, obviously you guys haven't had much practice time together, but just in a shoot-around environment, to get reps outside of a game environment, how important for you?
It's very important. A lot of us is are not in good shooting rhythm. Being in the gym, just touching the ball, being around each other, and just trying to get the joy back into it. I know this road trip didn't turn out how we wanted it to be. But just trying to find some joy in many ways that we can. And just being in the gym, getting shots up together, says a lot about our group. We just continue to try to pull together and stay together. I think we're gonna get. It's only game 7. We're gonna get better as the season go on. But right now we're just a little struggle, and we all been through that. So we know how to get out of it. We're just gonna continue to do our job.
What's impressed you about Tristan so far, and how he's been able to kind of just be in this moment, be with the starting lineup with you guys?
I think he's enjoying it. He's enjoying it, man. But he's been great. The last few games, just playing, doing the small things, rebounding the ball for us. Being able to get second shots, chance shots for us, knocking down his shots when they available. He's playing tremendous, and I'm enjoying watching him play.
For you specifically, do you like the looks that you're getting on some of the plays that have been run to set you up for success?
Yeah, man, it's just not falling. Man, they in and out. Some are in and out. Some are like just long misses, short misses. So as a shooter, it's just all about me adjusting and just being ready every time I get the ball. I'm ready to shoot.
Is there any sort of challenge to keeping your confidence up when the looks aren't falling?
Just continue to play basketball. I've learned a long time ago, like I was saying earlier, I leave my hat on defense. So that gets my game going, and I try to let everything else flows, whether I'm getting shots or not. I can't let that affect how I play the game.
Last one for me. How do you feel like Jalen has maybe taken over more of a responsibility on offense from your perspective?
We want him to be aggressive. Jalen's one of our guys that can attack for us, can knock down an open shot when he's open. He can make plays for others. So we want him to be aggressive, whether he's making shots or not. I'm always telling him that I need him more than he knows. Just being present on defense, and not trying to let the offense dictate everything is where we need everybody to be.
Thanks, Kenny.